Friends too. All right. Welcome to another edition of Bleach Bangs Music. What is going on, guys?
It's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
You are not wrong.
In case you didn't know.
It's also one of those days where I have some news to tell you.
All right. Sweet.
Yep, it's Vinnie Vincent's birthday today. He turned 73 years old.
Of course.
Oh, goodness. Yeah.
So glad that I could get that in to start the show.
Of course, you got to start with that.
That was important stuff. I wanted to make sure we got that out there.
Wow, he's really that old? That's kind of crazy.
Right? Exactly.
That doesn't seem right. Are
People
you sure?
About you.
Do I need to Google this?
You can Google it all you want, Randy.
I'm pretty sure you probably know.
Yeah. I'm like, why are you questioning him in the first place? That's probably what his tramp stamp is his birthday.
This is what we do, Randy. I think that's going to be my new favorite line to tell you every time you question my music knowledge.
This is what we do.
I feel like that just has become the best response ever for that.
I mean, accurate.
I love it. Love it. So, not a whole heck of a lot going on. Any cool shows around Topeka, Kansas City?
Well, we just I will tell you about one we just had. We and I think they came through your guys' area like the next day or two after that because I saw photos from Christie. But Blacktop Mojo just played here a week ago.
Oh, right on. Yeah, yeah.
There's a few local bands that opened up the show, but they had what they did. There's a little section of town. It's called North Topeka. They call it Noto. It's the arts district.
Cool.
And they did what they called Nashville Night in Noto. So they had musicians playing all over at all these different little bars, like all throughout the day down there in that downtown district.
Mm-hmm.
And then they capped it off that night. They had a big stage set up outside the basically the old train station, and they had that set up out there for that. And I said, hey, this is a pretty cool deal, other than you did this like the hottest day of the year.
It sounds about right.
And it was straight up in a parking lot. So, you know, it's even hotter because it's on asphalt. It was a cool deal, though, that they pulled this off. And I'm going to have to continue watching for future events like that to see if they continue to try to pull stuff like that off. was a good deal. And there was a lot of people down there, like in the downtown. Me and my nephew went and walked around a little bit, and there was just people everywhere. And I was like, whole area right now when they got all these different bands playing.
Oh yeah, yeah. That kind of sounds like what we do around here. It's called Herd on Herd. We have a street called Herd, Herd, and they invite bands and food trucks and all that kind of stuff to come out every Saturday evening. So it's Herd on Herd, and it's usually pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Got little vendors all set up. It's really cool for once a week type thing. It is once a week, isn't it, Ashton?
I mean, it's not once a week. I think it's, oh God, Mom probably knows a little bit better, but it's like one weekend a month during the warmer months. It's like the first Saturday
Right.
But
it's pretty cool.
Before
yep. Do what?
Oh, I was just going to say, before we run away from Blacktop Mojo, I was going to say, I don't know if you saw, but if I can get my computer working, Jeremy Kaiser made a custom guitar for them at Blacktop Mojo. And he actually, the Oklahoma City show is when Jeremy Kaiser, delivered that guitar, and he jammed out with it live. And you could see a whole bunch of pictures of it through the process. Mojo right there, right on the freaking 12. Sick. Oh, well, there's zoomed in. Sick little freaking guitar that he was given that guitar on his Oklahoma City show. And people who don't know Jeremy Kaiser, that fancy guitar behind Randy, my dad, that is actually a Kaiser signature, and so is my little white one. It's a Jeremy Kaiser signature. One of one on all of them.
It's really cool.
It's pretty sick.
I was like, man, that's kind of brave. Never testing out the guitar or doing anything, and just getting up there and just plugging it in and let's do the show, motherfuckers.
It's Blacktop Mojo. Even if something was wrong, he'd find a solution.
I was like, yeah,
that's what they do.
He just handed me this guitar backstage. Let me plug in and just do the whole fucking show.
Yeah, might as well test it out. This is just a test run. Just a test run. But yeah, no, because it's cool, because that's, as y'all know, that's all Kaiser does is just customs, signatures, and it's him. That's it.
Yeah.
They're hand wound pickups, so he doesn't just go to Guitar Center and buy some.
Yep. He makes his own pickups and everything.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Dude. And I mean, I got a Schecter right here, and everyone knows the quality of the Schecters. That Kaiser sounds just beautiful, crispy, perfect. And I'm comparing it to Les Paul that I used to have and a freaking Schecter.
Bro, you just said crispy, and I started thinking of bacon.
Crispy. I know.
Of course.
Bacon.
Of course. I mean, bacon is kind of the shit, but.
So we are waiting on our first guest to drop by. It's going to be drop dead gorgeous. And these guys have been on a hiatus for about 15 years and decided, you know what? It's time to go back out there and
let's do it again.
See what the rock and roll scene's all about. So I can't wait to catch up with them and find out what caused them to go, now is the time. Let's do this.
Or maybe they decided they wanted to take a hiatus from coming on our show tonight. Who knows?
They pulled up our stuff and there's like, bald people. No.
Bald people. I was about to say maybe it's a time zone thing, but I think they're from Denver, so it should be about the same time zone.
That's what we had to click when we picked Central Time Zone is Denver. We're on Denver time. That's funny.
Oh, Babylon ADs.
Oh, yeah. We should talk about that.
Oh,
yeah. And
fair.
I was this close last night to uploading their video, and I failed to do that.
Failure.
Just for this case where maybe our guest might be a little bit late or forget it was today that we could actually talk about this. But, we've been talking about this for a little while. They've been getting a little more active on social media. Something felt like it was brewing, and it's out. It's out. So, I got an email that had where I could download the full album, and it's 11 songs. And yeah, and it's I believe the new song is actually on YouTube. Cannot remember. Should have been a little more prepared for that. If I would have had that uploaded, we would have been rocking.
When the World Stops is the name of the new song, by the way.
Ashton, would you be able to see if you can find it?
I'm working on it.
I'm already there. Shut up.
Knew that was coming.
Yeah, oh yeah. As soon as I heard you guys talking about it, I'm like, yeah, YouTube. Working on it. Yeah, sure as shit. Released a day ago. It's already got 2,500 views. That's impressive.
You're welcome.
Oh, and also they are signed with Kivel Records, doing their production or promotion of this or distribution, if you will. I don't remember. Kivel Records was very involved with the guys during Rock and Skull in the years that I was up there. He always had set up there with all of his stuff set out. So I actually met him while I was up there shopping, if you will, for random CDs and stuff.
That's cool.
Hell yeah.
I was pretty excited to see that, just because I was like, it's a small, if you will, a smaller industry distributor and distributor. I said that funky.
It happens.
But yeah, I thought that was great things to see that from coming from him as well.
I think they redistribute some of the Rocklahoma band's music as well. So yeah, Kivel Records has really been good to a lot of the bands. So
absolutely, and if you see stuff out there or go to their website, I'm sure it's like Kivel Records, KIVEL records.com, I believe. It's going to be something like that. If you go Google, you're going to find it. Like that's how that's going to work out.
Especially with that name. It's not a common name.
It's not like it's Smith Records.
Right. Oh, trust me. That's my wife's maiden name is Smith, and I always give her shit. Basic.
You're so vanilla.
Right.
Vanilla.
But I mean, on the plus side, I do have the video pulled up if y'all want to breathe for a second.
Yeah.
Let's see what they got going on.
Desperation hits the burning streets. Only the lucky survive. A battle rages as the ramparts fall. The devil breaches the wall. So if you wanna hold me and love me, the ride to come in strong. Well, I'll be right beside you, guide you. When the darkness comes, baby, when the world stops and the bombs drop.
Cool.
I like the art style.
that
Song's sick, but the art style is pretty cool, actually.
And it's definitely Derek Davis. Boy, you can pick that voice out anyway. Just the way he says these words and the way it's unmistakable.
I'm definitely happy that they're still moving along.
I love those guys. I'm excited that there's going to be a new album. I have no other words to describe how much I like them. Like, without sounding weird.
I guess you could say no more words.
I don't.
No more tears.
Oh man.
I know.
Still hurts.
It's always going to make me sad.
Shut up. It still hurts. Shut up too soon.
It still does.
Every time that I come down into my little man cave area, and I did the last 2 weekends, and I seriously went into like Ozzy playlists both times. One, I was just like, I got to hear this song. I got to hear this song. I got to hear this song. And then the next time I was down here, I was like, oh, an Ozzy greatest hits playlist. So I was like, we'll go with that. It was like 15 songs. So I like didn't move for 15 songs, basically. I was like, yeah, this is what we're doing. And my buddies are like, okay, like this is all I'm like, shut up, that's what we're listening to. They're like,
Yeah.
all right.
Don't complain. If you complain, you leave.
That
They were
sounds like Rebecca. She goes, Ron went out into the studio, out into the garage, and was playing. I think it was Shot in the Dark or something like that. And she walked out there, and she was like, and Ron was just entranced, wasn't moving, just vibing to it. She goes, "Oh, is this what we're doing? I'm down with this." And she goes, I want you to know that I haven't done this yet. He goes, you haven't? So apparently she released out there. It's just like, ah!
Yeah.
So yeah, they had their own little thing out there, and it just walks out there. So this is what we're doing? Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, let's do it. It's well deserved.
The way you just said "let's do it," it reminded me of Tone Loc just now.
Oh God!
I was like, where did that even come from? Like with the funky cold Medina,
Right?
I was just like, excuse me, what? How did that just happen in my brain?
I don't know. When did that song come out? Were you even born, Ashton? I don't even think you were born.
I'm going to
yeah,
say
probably not.
Most definitely you were not.
Yeah.
But
I
everybody,
don't know where that was inspired from.
sometimes everybody has to just get down with the funky cold Medina. So
Oh my gosh.
Ashton, if you don't know that song, you can go YouTube it later and embrace
Well, I probably will. I'm
embrace
curious.
the nonsense that came out of my mouth tonight.
No, I can imagine. I can only imagine.
Oh, gosh. About the same time as Milli Vanilli and all that jazz.
Yeah, but nothing was coming out of their mouths.
God.
Oh my
Told you guys
gosh.
I was on point tonight. I was there.
Ready to go.
Clicking. It's clicking tonight. Doesn't
Oh, my
always do that.
goodness.
It's always nice when it happens, though.
Yeah, my once a year when it happens.
Well, I haven't heard anything from the band or the publicist, so I don't really know if this was just a miscommunication or I've already established it's not a time zone thing.
That does happen sometimes. We have
Yeah,
some
absolutely it does.
communication errors. Let's go back to talking about Ozzy, and I will not get us back on Tone Loc again. On the middle of that.
I feel so dirty. We got to move on.
I feel like we had some cool stuff uploaded for the last show about Ozzy. Is that stuff we can play without getting ourselves stricken again, or is it just like post
No.
video or show?
It's Ozzy. You give him 5 seconds and Sony will hit you.
And it's a hard stop.
Okay, I wanted to check before I said to do any of that anyway, because I was like, yeah, we got nasty grams from the last show.
Yeah, most of the time, like when it's one of the bands or something, you can kind of dispute it. And this did not give any way of disputing. It said no, absolutely not. You cannot have that on there, and we're not going to talk about it. We're not even going to listen to
that's Sony. That's the thing that sucks about Sony, especially, is if you get hit with anything Sony, it's just nope.
I think we could have disputed the fact that we were mourning and we're trying to pay tribute and
giving full credit to them. We're not trying to take the music. Full credit.
Apparently, they don't care.
It's money.
Yeah.
Bet or not, it's money to Sony.
I'm gonna guess they made him enough money, or he made them enough money over the years that They could have let us play our 20-second clip.
Well, guess what? They did not let us play our 20-second clip.
Yeah. What else is happening out there in the music world?
Oh, one thing I did forget to mention. I popped up my calendar. Last Friday, not this coming Friday. Last Friday, the Ratchet Dolls were in Oklahoma City. I unfortunately missed that show. I really freaking wanted to go.
Lame sauce.
Yeah, life. Life
Yeah, this
catches up
fucking
real
Warwick
quick.
shit is bullshit.
Hey, also, I think the Ratchet Dolls might actually technically be in Oklahoma City, like currently, because they were asking about open mic nights in OKC tonight.
What?
So they might just be like,
yeah, they probably haven't left.
They might just be hanging out, like on their way back through from Sturgis, because they were playing shows up there. I could be wrong on the date that I saw, but I thought it was for tonight that they were asking about it.
Huh.
That's pretty cool, actually. Because I just assumed that they would just be, because they literally just played Friday in Oklahoma City. So my assumption is they're just chilling here. They just kicked it.
Yeah, they cruised through and went up and played Sturgis. Like 3 or 4 shows up there, I believe.
Damn.
And I could be wrong. It could be next week. Who knows? I don't remember what I saw.
That's still
a lot of different numbers in my head.
Couple shows in Sturgis is pretty dope. That's really good for them.
Hell yeah. Yeah. So were they at that bar they were talking about? Ashton, is that the one they were
the bar that is literally about 1,000 feet away from my shop? Literally.
And he left work and forgot to go over there.
Oh, I didn't forget. I had to go pick up my kid from daycare, and he can't go to a bar.
He can't go to the bar.
Yeah, for some reason they frown on 5-year-olds going to a fucking bar.
Bro, get him a fake ID. He's a little person.
That's what I'm saying. Perfect height for a freaking midget. And he's autistic, so he passes for the not very intelligent.
Oh my god.
He's an autistic midget. Oh, there's a lot of reasons that I'm going to hell, but that's definitely one on the list.
Yep, absolutely.
He's probably sitting on the couch just staring at you right now.
He is drawing on my iPad right now. Happy as can be.
You talking about me? I was down. I even reminded you that show was going on.
Trust me, I put a reminder. It's on my calendar. I was gonna go, but
other things also.
Gotta work late and get overtime.
Vince Neil has performed a couple shows after like a year-long hiatus from his medical problems that he was having when they canceled all that stuff. Nice. I know he just did a show. It was him, Stephen Piercy, and Brett Michaels' Party Gras little tour thing. I say little tour; it's probably huge, to be honest.
I was going to say, do you not know who's on that?
Yeah, but, I would like to pay for them being there.
that would have been a pretty cool, I think, a pretty cool show with the 3 of them performing. Because Stephen Piercy still, like the last time I saw him perform was, I think, 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So like 9 years ago, and I was in Illinois, and I was still like, man, I just love watching him. Like it's just so great. Now the thing with that said, I have never owned a Rat shirt, and I don't know if it was because there was too many shirts that I bought, and I was like, shit, I can't buy more shit, or if I was like, I don't like that design when I was like, I'm buying a Rat shirt today. You know what I mean? Because
right.
Sometimes I'll look at
I have a Rat shirt.
And I'm like, I need a Rat shirt or this band. And I'm always like, I'm getting it. And I'm like, nope, not those. That's not the one.
I had the coolest Rat shirt. It had Invasion of Your Privacy, the album cover. Mm-hmm. And it was so vivid. You could see her panties through the shirt. I mean, it was just like, wow.
Do I need to pull it up?
Boom. It is so, yeah.
Are we going to get taken down for another reason other than music?
Probably.
She's pretty.
Oh, so also
crazy because even I have a Rat shirt.
Like my wife doesn't understand. I still have shirts to buy, but I think even
Oh God.
like earlier this week, she's like, "You're not allowed to buy more shirts until we figure out a new storage way of storage." I don't know what I'm thinking of trying to say.
It's just gonna be your new backdrop. It's just all your band shirts.
A new storage option for what you have, and maybe a better organization of them. And I'm like, I mean, why don't you alphabetize them for me? But she did not go for that.
Alphabetize them for me.
Damn. Worth a shot.
That'd be pretty cool though, if like once it was done. But then thinking about having to put my stuff away, as I'd have to like go. But if it was like record stores where you got little dividers, you just like A, B, you know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah, like whenever you go to Walmart, they have like the size dividers. It'd just be letters on top of it.
Yeah, if I just had the letters doing the divisions, I feel like then at least they're in that alpha break, and I'm like, there's times when I'm searching for a specific shirt and I know what shirt I want, but I don't know where that shirt is. It could be beneficial in the long run to alphabetize my shirts. Like it's going to take me a couple weeks probably to do it, but because I'm not that motivated.
She's the one that mentioned maybe you ought to organize it in some way. So I say you get a rotating carousel thing that when you hit A, all the A shirts come up. Hit R. There's you don't have rat. So I apologize for that.
Sure.
Well, don't worry. His Kiss section is probably 50 shirts, 100 shirts. So I'll take up the rest of the space.
There's probably at least 20 of them, to be honest. Like
that is nuts.
Also, because Ashton, you probably didn't know that, but that is a Kiss shirt too.
As soon as you went and lifted it, I'm like, because I do see lights, but as soon as you lifted it,
it didn't look familiar to me. That's why I was like,
so there's 19 more.
What is that? So he had to turn around.
Minimalistically, there's 19 more probably.
Yeah, that's undershooting.
Because there was a time
19
in my
of
life
them that are hung up somewhere.
There was definitely a time. No, none of my shirts are hung up.
Oh shit! They're all just folded away.
They're all folded because the longer you hang your shirts up, then it stretches the neck out. So I don't do it.
Smart.
So all my shirts are folded.
Not a bad idea.
Heck yeah.
Not a bad idea at all.
Also, that right there, life hack for those of you with a ton of concert shirts. If you leave them hanging up too long, it will start to stretch the neck out when you're doing that. So, unless there's something I'm doing wrong, I don't know in life, but I decided a long time ago they're not getting hung up because they pull, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fair enough. That's definitely good to know because my Lorna Shore shirt, it's one of the ones I definitely want to save.
I mean, you got to think about these things.
My kid's going to grow up and just be like, what's this shirt you don't want to know? Don't ask. I don't know if I've ever told y'all about it, but it's literally Ren and Stimpy with just guts and organs.
You pulled it up and showed us during a show one time.
Okay, good.
Like
good,
that
good,
happened.
good. It's pretty fucked up.
It's pretty fucked
Definitely
up.
happened
I'm really
one
proud
time.
of it.
I love it.
One of the other bad things in this past week, I saw there's another band that I saw that was coming through, and I was like, oh my god, I should try to go see them. And I was like, yes. And I pulled up their calendar because it was like popped up in my newsfeed stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, they played 4 days ago.
Oh,
In Kansas City.
Heartbreaking.
And I was like, ain't that some shit? Like, I got all excited because it popped up in my feed. And then I was like, but it's 4 days late. I couldn't
Isn't
even.
that amazing how you can get the newest ad from just talking around your phone as soon as you open up Facebook, but you can't get a current concert date? That's about right.
It makes me so mad. Like, I just need to say, all current concerts coming to Kansas City. Just letting the phone know that I need updates.
Algorithm's got to do something for me, goddamn. And if you're listening, at least listen good.
Right? Like, be beneficial. Don't give me shit that's 4 days too late and make me disappointed in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
You're
that
trying
was
to get me to buy something, concert tickets I can buy.
right.
Exactly. Ones that are for the future, not the past. I can't buy those.
Sadly, I can't even tell you what band it was at this point, but I just saw it pop up and I was like, oh man, if they're coming close, I should try to go. Boom. Fail.
Well, they were once upon a time.
Yeah, they certainly were coming close, and they already left.
If I'd have known a week ago, damn it.
Oh my goodness. Here I'm
I
going
remember-
back through the messages with the publicist. I was like, I did say August 6th, didn't I? Yes, it says August 6th.
All right.
So-
It shocks me how you remember when this all started on the whole algorithm wasn't a thing. Like you could start your day and you could log in and you could scroll clear back to like what you left off last night. And you're like, I'll caught back up. And then later in the day you could go and do the same thing and you could scroll back to where you finished. Yeah, bring that back.
That was pretty cool.
Then I don't miss all the things I'm trying to see.
I do remember that.
Yeah, because it'll just be a little bar across saying you're all caught up.
Like, hey, bring
I
back
like that.
where I could just scroll through everything. I don't care how long it takes me. I want to see what every one of my friends post.
Friends, keyword, all of my friends.
All 7 of them.
So you get caught up pretty quick. You got more than me. I got like 2.
And they all disc golf.
Literally. All of my friends were at my wedding.
I feel like it's all changed with, you pay to have your post seen and this and that. And I'm like,
yeah, that's some bullshit.
like, y'all are screwing up my thing. And all the ads that come up now, I'm like, this was all fun and games until money got involved.
Yeah, it's amazing. When it says your reach is 35 people and you have 2,000 followers, it's like, what kind of bullshit is that? Oh, just give us a little more money and we'll up it to 250.
Which is bullshit because if I got 2,000 followers, they followed me because they want to watch what I'm doing. Why is the algorithm just filtering me out? Those 2,000 people want to see me.
Well, I mean, you think they do.
You think. they wanted to see you at that moment in time. Maybe not now, but they did.
Like if it was somewhere in time, it would have been Iron Maiden. Everything's related to music. Never forget that in your
It's a
life.
big circle.
It's
Absolutely everything can
It
be
always goes round and round.
absolutely, even without a shirt.
Round and round.
I saw it coming. I just took it from you. I saw it coming.
And he swipes it.
Had to. The young ones got to make some old music jokes. I still got some in me.
Oh my goodness. That just kind of reminds me of Christy's story at the hotel, and Stephen Piercy was there. Locked himself outside. She sent us a picture. Hey, is this Stephen Piercy? I'm like, shit, it could be. He's not wearing leather or nothing. It's hard to really tell.
It's on the 3rd floor, looking out the window.
And so I was like, it could be any kind of roadie too. I mean, it could be anybody. And then she
Hey,
texts
I'm
back
going
a
to
little
pause you real quick.
bit. Uh-huh.
Check Bleach Bang's messages, your DMs.
Shit.
Burke is trying to get in.
Why do you
You
guys? I
struggle.
don't see any of that.
Oh, it just popped up on this.
While that was being said,
Sorry, I figured that's probably more important.
Definitely more important. But while he's figuring that out, I also forgot a birthday today. Oh shit, Robert Mason, the singer of Warrant. It is.
But hey, you forgot again.
I did. I totally, right as I was getting ready to say, oh shit, I forgot his name all of a sudden. Went
That's
blank.
cool as shit, though. That's cool as shit. So we got 2 big boy birthdays today.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Okay, now I gotta try to figure out a way to send this link to him.
Like I said, I didn't mean to cock block your story.
No.
That's
That's
kind of
cool.
important.
No, you're
I
absolutely
know
doing what you're absolutely doing what you're supposed to do. Was that in our? That's not in our chat.
It's in the Bleach Bangs on the Bleach Bangs page.
Oh, it's on the actual page.
Yeah, because I'm still logged into the Bleach Bangs Facebook from whenever I was doing the live streams. I was the behind the scenes. I guess that hasn't kicked me out yet.
Gotcha. I was like, I'm not seeing this message you're speaking of, so I didn't know.
No, message Bleach Bangs directed. I feel important.
You are important.
Note to self: delete Ashton from the Facebook page.
Oh, or else we don't delete me, or else this dude would never get in here. Dad never would have known.
Bing.
True. This is so true.
He'd still be sitting there knocking at the door. Oh, let me in.
I'd be sitting there without his earpiece in, and I'd be talking to him for 20 minutes.
Yeah, Randy.
Gosh.
Good
First
times.
thing I do is put my headphones in because I already know better.
I don't have any more birthdays to talk about, so I guess we're having a lull in the conversation currently.
Well, I think it's because one of our guys is kind of focused on getting dude.
I know, he's doing the important stuff. We could always go back to this, though.
You suck.
You know what? Hang on, because something just popped up on my screen, and I can't get to the thing to make this go away.
What are you talking about?
There.
I can't make it go away.
Like right after I clicked it, there was like a little pop-up thing in the corner of my screen that covered up the icons, and I was like, we're doing the rest of the show with this on here.
All right. Well, since we're talking about birthdays, there's a lot of people whose birthdays were today. For the record.
Let's talk about it.
Oh God, there's so many. I'm trying to get to some that I would know.
Jesus, we'll be here forever.
We're gonna be here for a while. Because right now I'm in the 1940s. I just went into the 1950s. Yeah, Vinnie Vincent.
There we go.
See, I told you.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
we can hear you
What's
good,
going on, Burke? You made it.
Dude, I was freaking out, man. I called so many people just now. I'm like, yo, I don't know what to do. I'm trying so hard. Dude, the link took me like straight to like the link tree stuff, and then it took me to the website and Spotify. And I was just like, I don't see any.
Oh no.
No guidance.
It's me, dude. It's me. It's not you guys. It's me. It's not you. It's me. Well, what's up, guys?
Not much. I'm so glad
What's
you're
up,
here.
man?
Yeah, I'm here. It's been a good day, man. How are you guys doing?
Doing absolutely wonderful. I'll just take this time and we will introduce ourselves. I'm Randy. I am in Oklahoma City.
Nice.
And I'm Ashton, and I'm out in Piedmont, Oklahoma.
Nice.
And I am John. I'm in Topeka, Kansas.
Nice. I'm Burke. I'm in Draper, Utah. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
You too, man.
Yeah, this is exciting. Oh, yeah. See, guys,
Utah.
look at those. Yeah, Utah. I'm actually from California, but recently,
Nice.
like within the last 5-6 years, moved to Utah. And it was an awesome move. Awesome move. But I do miss the beach, man.
Oh yeah.
Traded beach for mountains. I'm not a mountain guy. Like, that's just not. That's not me. Everybody's
Beautiful.
like, oh, I know, dude, but it just does nothing for me. I'm like, dude,
Fair.
I lived in Hawaii and then Huntington Beach. And so I'm just like, I just want the oceans, you know?
Mhm. I'm the same way. I'm definitely a water person.
Yeah. Mountains are nice, though. You know, I take my daughter hiking every once in a while. I mean, she's 20 months old, so or 21 months. So, like, She doesn't do much, but we got the little dad backpack, and we just go
Hell
up and down.
yeah.
It's awesome.
Memories, dude.
Dude, it's awesome. Man.
Memories.
We just her and I, dude, we'll just talk about like whatever, just life lessons, do whatever. But yeah, it's awesome.
Oh man,
That's
love
the shit.
Yeah.
So tell us about how the band's got started and what all you've got going on.
Dude, well, first, thank you guys for having me, man. Like, I really appreciate it. And again, 1,000 apologies for being so bad at technology.
No.
But yeah, I'm here, and that's all that matters. Well, okay, so yeah, it was like right around COVID. I mean, you remember that year,
yeah.
2020? Yeah.
Did that really even happen?
Dude, I know, right? as I said that just now, I was just like, did I just say that? Like, yeah, I remember back in my day, we had this thing called COVID, and it sucked. So yeah, during COVID, or like right before COVID start, I got invited to play at Sundance Film Festival, and they do this thing here in Park City in Utah, and I just moved to Colorado, but it's like a cool thing. Like all these big actors come and a lot of cool musicians come here and they perform. And so I got invited to have my own night, and it was like at the Music Lodge. Like John Legend performed there. One of the Jonas Brothers was there that performed in that same stage. And it's like this intimate room, like tiny room, 100 people max. And that's like jammed in. But somehow I scored a ticket to go play there. And so I played, and I met a dude named Charlie Colleen, rest in peace, from the band Train. And he was the bass player, wrote Calling All Angels, helped with Drops of Jupiter. Yeah, that band. And so we became buddies. He hit me up a couple months later and was like, hey, I'm working with this director and trying to get this movie thing going. I loved your set and your song. Do you have an album? And I did not have an album, but I go, yeah, I got an album. You know, what do you
Here we go.
He's like, yeah, we need it for like this possible thing. And anyway, none of that worked out like at all. But the moral of the story, it put a fire under me, and I hit up Jesse, who's in this picture with the hat, laying right next to me. He sorry for the viewers that are just listening, he's not currently laying right next to me. There's a picture. Figured I better get that out of the way. Like, wow, he's
so that's the kind of band it is.
Yes, that's the kind of band. Yeah. That's hilarious. So I hit him up and I was like, bro, we need an album. I've got a couple songs. Can you help me finish it? And so because it was COVID, we like had this place that I don't remember who it was, if it was his father-in-law's or something, but we had this like cabin out in Alpine, Utah, and we just wrote for like 2 weeks. Wrote probably 50 songs. Realized that not all of them were good, but a lot of them were like bangers. And so then we were like, we need a producer. And we met our own Randy Slaw, the dude in the glasses in the picture. Again,
Laying
not
next to you.
I was about to say, right sandwiched in between us. Yeah.
With his head touching your head.
Yeah, exactly. Caressing my hair. And we looked for like a few different producers in California and Utah, and we met Randy, and it was just like instant, this is the guy. Because my background, like I've got older siblings, so I grew up to like Metallica, Megadeth, Korn, like a lot of like the metal scene. And then kind of found my own way through Linkin Park and like Seether, Foo Fighters, of course, and Fall Out Boy. And then Jesse grew up in hip hop world. And so a lot of rap, hip hop. And so to try to find a producer that was competent in both was kind of tough. And not saying that there's not a ton out there, because I feel like rock music has a lot of those elements, but to the depth that we wanted it, you know? And Randy was like, dude, like he started spouting off like names, and I know this one, and and we're like, this is the guy. And then we had Nate, the I don't know how, the other white guy, I don't know how else to say it. You know, I was like the only other white guy
Fair.
Not wearing glasses. Fair. He was our drummer at the time when we were just a trio. And so we all started recording, and then the dude in the beanie, the other brown one, he's Jesse's older brother. and he was just smooth with the sampling and DJ stuff. And over 2 years, we started like recording, and it just was like all 5 of us working together. Eventually, the producer joined the band. It was like, I got to be a part of this, and we were like, we'd love to have you. That's the beauty about recording an album with people is you either realize you never want to work with them again, or you never want to work without them. And that was the beauty of like, I've been in bands pretty much all my life, but this was the first band that everybody's vision matched. Really dumb analogy, but it's like, you're making a smoothie, and if you've got chocolate and somebody brings banana, it's like somebody offers lime, you're just like, I'm not making that kind of smoothie, but if you got peanut butter, or a little bit of coconut, not too much, it's like, that's what we wanted, right, in this band.
Mhm.
And so I've had a few people that were, I had like a few people that were, just not the
Limes.
right. Yeah, limes.
Mhm.
That I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, if I ever make a fruity smoothie, I'll call you. But for right
Yeah.
now, this is it. So that's the story. Now we finally release music
love
back
it.
on May 2nd. So Allbrook Station.
Very
That is
cool.
amazing.
Before we get too much further, first of all, I just really want a smoothie now.
I know, right? I'll have
A
my
lime smoothie.
my people will reach out to your people, and they'll do it.
Awesome. I love it. Ship it. And you said you're releasing music now. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Your new song that's coming out, or it just came out, Sharpshooter.
Yeah. We had a Chimerical drop to May 2nd, Bad Dream drop June 6th, and then August 1st was Sharpshooter. What do you want to know?
Well, I read a lot of the story, but let's get it from your mouth, the inspiration behind your song Sharpshooter.
Sweet.
And then after we go through that, Randy will play a short little clip of it for the viewers.
Sick. Sharpshooter, like a lot of our songs were like heavy, hard hitting. Like again, Chimerical and Bad Dream were just like, we are a rock band. Boom, here it is. It's just in your face. Sharpshooter, I wanted that a little bit more intimate. I wanted it, as emotional, because what we realized is when we strip away the drums, like at first, the big drums, guitars, and all the layers, it's like, I'm just vulnerable. It's just my voice, and like one guitar and a keyboard. And so we're like, well, let's make sure we're saying something. Let's make sure, we're doing something. And Sharpshooter went through we had a version that was almost a ripoff of the Black Parade from My Chemical Romance. Like almost like, okay, you're doing the exact same thing. Like we had a little intro, and then we like came in fast, and so Randy, our producer, was like, let's kind of make it its own thing. Like it doesn't need to be that. We already have that in the world. Let's do this. And so we just wanted something that was kind of an intimate kind of just kind of something more intimate and more emotional that people could just pay attention a little bit more to the lyrics. And the play on the words, I don't miss you anymore. I'm a sharpshooter. Obviously sharpshooters don't miss,
Mm-hmm.
and it was kind of that thing. Like who doesn't have a relationship that they're just like, I don't miss that, or a job or a boss or a coworker or a band.
Yeah.
It's like we all have felt that way where it's like, dude, I don't miss. I mean, I know who I'm thinking of when I wrote that song, especially Jesse, where I'm like, I don't miss those relationships. I don't miss even some parts of me that I thought I had to be back in the day. I don't miss that.
I love that. And that's a good play on words, too.
We try. We try.
All right. We're going to play a little bit of Sharpshooter.
Well, it's a shame this couldn't last. Paid in full, wasted cash, camouflage, red is black. You know what's done is done. Keep the news to yourself. If you find somebody else, I don't miss you anymore. I'm a sharpshooter. Bang, bang on my door. You can't cry love when it's war. I don't miss you anymore. I'm a sharpshooter.
Dude, that just hits.
Nice.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love
vibing.
it. You
I
got
do.
an excellent voice, man.
Hey,
My-
thank you so much.
My follow-up question to that is, I know that you're over that thing at the time, like in 20 years, are you gonna sing this song? Is it gonna flash those memories back in your head, and you're gonna be like, man, why did I write that?
Oh, of those, yeah, those experiences.
Yeah.
That's a great. I haven't even thought about tomorrow, man. Like 20 years from now, you know. Here's the thing, man. I hope I'm singing this 20 years from now. I hope.
Mhm.
I hope that life goes that way, that I get to. And I think what's cool about that song, I'll use Bad Dream because this is more what just happened. We had a good buddy of ours lost his significant other, like right around the time that we released Bad Dream. It was a good buddy of mine. And like he asked me to go play at the Celebration of Life, and so they flew me out there and I performed it. And the thing was a mutual friend was like, hey, you should play Bad Dream. And I was just like, nah, it's not the song for like a funeral. And she's like, read the lyrics again. And all of a sudden, in new light, the song took on a whole different meaning. And so I'm assuming with Sharpshooter, that's going to happen. That, you know, I'll probably meet some people and have some things that there will be a new pain ascribed to the song, you know, which I think will keep it interesting and keep it alive for me, that it's not just like going back to that one thing. Because that's something Jesse and I didn't want to do in writing, was just take one event. We wanted to like take our whole lives so that it was something that you know, it wasn't just like this one traumatic moment. Like we've had a ton. We've had a lot, like some crazy stuff, man. Like our drummer's dad passed away. Our those two brothers, Jesse and Junior, when we were in LA recording with like an orchestra, they got a call that their brother had a heart attack, had to fly back to Boston, and then he passed away. My wife and I had a miscarriage while we were recording all these songs. Dude, it's just been like a ton of stuff. And so to answer your question, one, I hope I'm still singing this in 20 years. And two, I know there will be new pain that I can sing from.
Right on. I love that.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you hear a song and you know that song is triggered by something,
Yeah.
like I've always wondered, like, how does that translate for a musician down the road if they're still playing that song?
Yeah.
Because like any band out there that has like say their hit ballad
Yeah.
that they might have wrote when they were 20 years old, and now they're, you know, the bands we listen to at this point, some of them are 70 and they're like, I don't want to sing that song anymore.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, like, why did I even write that?
they still play it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna ask that question and see how this plays out.
It's a dope question. Like that's probably one of my favorite questions I've ever been asked, because I'm like, I don't know, you know, like what that would be like. I hope for the beautiful songs, like the songs that the triumphant winners, I hope that happens. I hope I can always remember those moments. Like, I remember what I was going through. I remember where we were at. So yeah, I would use it. I'm going to use those for the winners, I don't want to say winners, but you know what I mean? The triumphant songs, the songs that don't hurt my heart, you know?
Yeah.
Right on.
So do we have any plans for a tour in the near future, or what's right around the corner for you? Tell us all about it.
Okay. Well, we launched 3 songs. We're going to drop another single, which this one is kind of the single that started it all. I wanted to wait. There's this one. Yeah, I called Jesse and I said, hey, I have this lyric, and all it is I've got a crown, but it's not big enough. And that was all I had. It was just like, I have this feeling that I'm like, I love what I have, but I want more. Is that wrong? No, I don't think so. Like, I want more. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting more good things.
Absolutely not. No.
You know, at all. And so that song's going to be dropping. And that one's a banger, man. All the songs are banger, but that one is like that's my baby. That's the one. But right before that drops, we have our first ever debut show, August 26th. And that's kind of the big, it's like, what the hell you guys been doing for 2 years? Let's see it. Can you pull this off live? You know, do you sound, because I mean, you guys, let me know, like when you go see your favorite bands and you've listened to the records, it's like you're praying, please be as good as the record, if not better, right? It's like that'll either make you a fan for life or be like, I'll just listen to it at home. You know,
they're definitely a studio artist.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of them. I mean, there really is.
Oh yeah.
Also on the other side of that coin, I have seen bands live that I absolutely loved, and then I bought their CD and I got home. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've
Like,
done
that's
that
happened
too.
to me a couple times, and I was like,
Yep.
I had to do some digging and research, and I was like, oh, because this album was recorded with like none of the same people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like their whole band had changed, and I was like, well, then why get that? Don't be selling that one. None of you people are no,
Exactly.
don't do that.
Yeah.
Re-up
What I
that
sold
one.
you was garbage. I want to hear what I just saw.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
we had so we've sent out our stuff to some management that's going to be looking at us. It's a showcase, so we've
Mhm.
invited some important people to come watch.
Ugh,
So it's like
that's
high
nerve
stakes.
wracking.
I love it, dude. I love the pressure because for me, I'm like, if they didn't show up and I played to 5 people, you're still gonna get the show as if I'm playing to 50,000 because I love
Yeah.
this. I'm like, dude, I love this. This is just like it's oxygen to me. You know, it's like it doesn't matter who's in the crowd. But one of the cool moments we had an A&R guy, pretty well known, but we sent him one of our songs that's one of the later singles. Like, you know, you want to build up a fan base, then release that one. So we
Mhm.
sent him that one. Like, this is the big one. All he goes is like, "Oh, I'm so excited to see this live." And that was when I got like chills. That was when I was like, "Oh yeah, how are we gonna do this one?" You know, like, how do we do this live? So, dude, like, I mean, there's practice and then there's rehearsals. And I learned this phrase a couple years ago that amateurs practice until they get it right, professionals practice until they never get it wrong, right? And so that's
Mhm.
kind of like our mantra, where it's just like we're in this rehearsal studio and we're just like the show is from start to finish rehearsals. It's like, you know, what are you doing in this moment? Where's the moment here? And what's being, you know, and is the tempo good? And what about the key? Like, it's an actual show. You know, I saw my first show ever was Linkin Park. First show ever. Dude, I know.
Wow.
I, like, dude, so it was, get this, Story of the Year opened, badass. They were amazing. Story of the Year, then Hoobastank, then POD, then Linkin Park.
Oh,
Hell
This
yes.
is my
thank
first concert, dude.
God.
Hell yes.
I thought all concerts were like that, and they're not. They're not.
No, God, no.
But like, dude, I saw Linkin Park come out, and like Chester Bennington was floating on stage, like just floating, and I'm like watching him. I'm a teenager, and I'm watching, and I'm like, that. I want to do that for the rest of my life. The way he made me feel just now, I feel like I'm floating. I feel invincible. I want to do that. And so again, then I saw Bring Me the Horizon, I saw Fall Out Boy, Foo Fighters, like all my heroes, and I was just like, okay, that's what it takes. It's like the show is perfect, you know, the
Mhm.
show is well rehearsed, but not to the point where it seems mechanical and, you know, like it seems there's no love or passion in it. It's like
Mhm.
they figured out that sweet spot of, okay, this is a professional show. People paid good money for this, and also here's the love, and here's that heartbeat, you know. So that's what's on our docket. Is August 26th is us inviting the world to see, one, can we pull this off live? Two, like, it's a new band and this is our first show, but it's not a new show and it's not a first show, if that makes sense. They're coming to see
Yeah.
the opener because it's just us on the show as the showcase. So I know
Nice.
people are expecting the opener, but they're gonna get the headliner. That's what I want. I want people being like, this is their first show. Like, dude, these guys are going to take over the world. That's what I want.
That'd be dope.
It's going to happen. It's going to, I made it. There's no way it doesn't happen. So I'm just saying, it's like, we're prepared. We've worked our butts off. We've had a lot of help and a lot of people helping us curate the show. And I think it takes a lot of, you know, like, shoot, what's the word where, like, no ego, like humility. There we go. That's why I didn't know that word. I don't use that word a lot. But it takes a lot of that thing to have somebody rip your show apart, to have somebody look at it, somebody that you trust, somebody that's watched tours, big bands, and be like, hey, this part's sloppy. This dead air's got to go. You should be doing, you know, it was hard to like be open to do that. But that's kind of what you do when you're songwriting or when you're producing an album. Like when you have a producer that's like, hey, we gotta fill this part, or this part's a little weak,
right?
You kind of gotta be open to good critiques.
That's for sure.
Yeah,
really cool.
Well, I have 2 more technically questions. One would be the best place to find you guys. Anybody is looking for you and they want to follow you and all that jazz.
Nice. Yeah, I just saw the website. So, dude, I just found out today YouTube Music. Like, we're killing it there. Like, I did not know. Like, dude, Spotify. So, Bad Dream has 99,000 streams already on YouTube Music, which for us as a brand new band, and then Chimerical has around 93, 94. And then our YouTube music videos have around 80 to 90,000 views on those. And again, this is like 30 days as a brand new nothing, no major label, no, like it's just us. And I do want to say we have an awesome distribution company. We signed with Create Music Group, and I love them. Like, I know a lot of people have bad experiences with distribution companies, all that stuff. And I don't know if we just got lucky or if we just met at the right time, but I feel like they take care of us. Like, I feel like they actually care about our music and care about us. So I'd say the website, allbrookstation.com, YouTube is a great place. And you'll see there's this theme in all of my lyric videos where you always see I'm sitting up high. Like we saw the sharpshooter one. That was a 3-story building in Mexico, by the way. And the thing is, I'm terrified of heights. There's a video clip, like someday I'll release it, but of them like watching me try to climb that, dude. And I'm like shaking, and they're like, come on, you got to do it. And kind of the thought behind it was, one, all lyric videos, they're all going to be like that, because I'm like, when I'm singing my songs, I do feel powerful. I feel like I'm not scared of heights. And so I'm like, all right, if I can show that I can overcome my fears, maybe other people will be like, you know, that dude's terrified of heights. And now the challenge, of course, is going to be like, how high can I go? How high?
Right.
Like,
oh, that is awesome.
And so I'm like, yeah, and hopefully it catches on. Hopefully companies and other people are like, hey, we want you to sit on the top of this Empire State Building and sing, and we'll have like a helicopter film. And like, that would terrify me, but I'd be like, dude, I'll do it. I'll do it for the music.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Get over that fear. It is a crippling fear of mine, like crippling. But when I'm out there singing, I'm just like, dude, I'm singing. It is my music. It protects me.
The other very important thing. The other very important thing I want to ask is, I saw that you are supposed to have your album drop sometime next year. Is there a more definitive time frame other than the whole year?
The whole year. That's hilarious. Like one of the months in the year, like one of the months. Yeah. Actually, yeah. So I don't even know if I'm supposed to say it or not, but it's like whatever. I know it'll be right before spring, because I don't want it to go out too late. So I would say closer to the beginning of the year is if everything goes right. We're trying to, the hard thing, and I feel like no one talks about this because I didn't know about it, but like releasing music during holidays, November and December, it's like a killer, like not good. Like it just, it's like you're competing with Mariah Carey, you know, and like, real. I'm not going to win that, dude. Like, you know, so it was kind of strategic because I wanted to release the album in October. And there was kind of a thought with our team was like, hey, this is your album. One, is the demand high enough? You know, because as much as I'd want to release it out, I'm like, that's true. Jesse and I wrote over 50 songs, and 17 made it into the album. So there's 17 tracks recorded, mixed, all that stuff that I was like, do we do all 17? Do we do like a deluxe? You know, it's like the same tricks everybody does. And so that was kind of the thought. And we were like, we have enough singles to last us to the album, I believe. I believe we have enough bangers that we could do September, October, and then maybe another remix in November, and then something live in December maybe, and then January maybe the big one, the big kahuna, to then release the album the next month. So it could be February, as early as February, March. So more definitive, February, March is what I'm thinking.
Nice.
Right on.
Sweet. So early.
Way
I
to
like
get that narrowed down, John.
Yeah.
Over here.
How'd you get it out of me, man? What the heck?
Literally, this is what we do.
I tell. I'm like, man, that's crazy. CIA couldn't have got that out of me, man. That's crazy.
Nailed it.
Oh man, so exciting. So you're going to continue dropping singles all the way through the year. into the next year, and then you're gonna drop the album, right?
Album, yeah.
That's what I
the
heard.
The hope is to tour. A lot of the
That'd be
the
nice.
showcase is meant to open doors. That's the best way to say it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And it was a very strategic showcase. I have a lot of buddies in bands that I wanted to come jam with us and play that show, but it was like, hey, for this show, it needs to be Allbrook Station. Like, this is who we are. Because let's put it this way, man. Like, I mean, how long do you guys take to listen to a song before you know it's a good song? You know, like, how do you give it till the vocals kick in? Do you give it to the first chorus? You know, like, just kind of depends. Nowadays, it's pretty quick. And I think a live show, if we can smack you in the face like the first song, then you're going to be like, all right, I like these guys. I like their showmanship. So that's another thing I feel like with new bands, it's that like how often do they talk or not talk, or how do they involve the crowd, or can they command the crowd? Can they do? And that's what I love. I love connecting with the crowd. And so I'm like, yo, this is where I thrive, is live shows. I've been performing all my life. I love this. So we're hoping that we do great. And people see the value in bringing us on tour, and what we can provide as either openers or support or whatever, because that's what we want to do, is get the crowd hyped, get them going till the time we're headlining our own massive tours.
Very cool. So when is this showcase?
August 26th. It's coming up.
August 26th. So everybody, good vibes on August 26th.
Thank you.
And these guys are, I've got all of the you guys are gonna make it. You're gonna make it.
It's for
You've
sure.
got this. The confidence is great. And
The music, the personality.
You've done all the footwork, and
Thank
I
you,
just know
guys.
you're gonna set it on fire.
Thank you. That means I never get tired of hearing that. No, I'm not, and I don't take it for granted either, because dude, there's so many good. It's hard not to be like, oh, Bad Omen's probably gonna drop a new album. It's gonna be a banger, you know, or be like, dang, this new band is just killing it, you know, Sleep Token and all these other really cool bands. I mean, there's some dope bands out, Magnolia Park, Sleep Theory. Like, there's some really cool bands out there, and sometimes it's hard not to like get in your head and think, am I going to be accepted? Are we going to be? And then I just keep thinking like, hey, if I love it this much, I'm sure there's other people that will connect to it too, you know? And we'll find our people. Cause that's the thing, is I don't think music was meant to appeal to everybody. I mean, I have friends that are like, Metallica sucks. And I'm like, you know, and I just remember those people that I'm like, you don't like Metallica? I don't trust you, you know, like whatever. Yeah. I'm like, I already don't respect your opinion. But again, like, you know, like I don't think it's meant to be for everybody, but it's meant to be for the right people. You know, I think Allbrook Station is going to have a great fan base. I think we already do. I think it's getting out there, you know, it's, you know, why should people care? You know, it's my favorite question. Why should people care about my new single? Why should people care if I'm playing a show? Why should they care if we have, you know, 17 tracks? What's the story? You know? And so I'm hoping that as we roll out this whole thing, that the story is told, that we've gone through so much. And as I'm sure a lot of artists have, but this is my story. This is my time. You know, this is the story from, no one's going to tell my story better than me. You know, I'm 16-year-old, and I tried to end it when I was 16. 17, I watched my mom overdose. We revived her, got her to the hospital. And then since then, I've had just crazy experience. I lived in Panama for a couple years, like in the jungle, and like just like crazy stuff. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to tell my stories, because, I mean, that's what we've done since the beginning of time, is tell stories. You know, and music has helped me a ton. There's so many songs out there that I'll put on that'll help me get to a better place. And I want to do that for others through my story.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Thank you, Burke. And anytime that you want to come back and
done deal. I'm going to bring the guys. I'm going to bring the guys back.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
We love that.
Let's do it.
Whenever you drop a new single, if you want to come on and do that with us, we would love to have you on. If you're ever in Topeka, Kansas or Oklahoma City, come and just hit us up. I'm sure.
Well, I will guarantee if we play shows in that, we will comp you guys and get you on at those shows. You and your family, friends, whatever. Like when we play those cities or those places, you just hit me up like, hey, we're here, and done.
My
And in
wife is
Oklahoma
over here.
City,
She's
we have a
concert-
photographer.
and she's over
Add
here.
me at photographer. Yeah.
Yep. She's good.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, she's been listening to the whole interview. She's like, I want to photograph them. I get it.
Mhm.
Yeah, come to Utah, man. August 26th. Come out here.
Hallelujah. Hell yeah.
That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
the guys are awesome too, man. Like they're good dudes. They're good dudes. I love them.
I appreciate that. Like I said, an open door. Once you're on our show, you're family to us.
Thank you.
And we want to do anything we can possibly do to help rise you up and get you noticed.
Thank you guys.
Mhm.
I really appreciate that. And it does mean a lot, man, that you guys took the time to have it. There's so many artists out there. So thank you for taking the time to highlight Allbrook Station and let me tell my story. Thank you guys.
Awesome.
Oh, man,
You have a
thank
good
you.
evening, Brooke.
Awesome. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Later, man.
Burke, by the way, not
Burke. Yeah, I call him Brooke.
Brooke. Anyway, on that note, play us out.
We bang your ugly friends too.